This is Celebrity Thursdays. Every Thursday, we present you with another celebrity. Today, we're looking at 15 things you didn't know about Matt Damon. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get informed. Hello, Aluxers, and welcome to another exciting original video presented by Alux.com. Today we're revealing some interesting, lesser-known facts about actor, writer, and producer Matt Damon. Matthew Damon was born October 8, 1970 in Cambridge, Massachusetts. His interest in acting was encouraged as a child when he met Ben Affleck at the age of 10. He went to many auditions as a teenager, but his career didn't quite take off, so he enrolled at Harvard. When he was 22, he took off to Los Angeles in pursuit of an acting opportunity, but ended up struggling for a couple of years before he made a name for himself with his writing and acting in Good Will Hunting at the age of 27. Since then, he's had a strong career with a number of starring roles and box office hits, including the Bourne franchise, Ocean's 11, Saving Private Ryan, The Talented Mr. Ripley, The Great Wall, The Martian, and Ocean's 13. We want to learn some more about Matt Damon because we're inspired by his ambition, success, perseverance, and lifestyle. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. So, it's time now to take a closer look at this A-list actor with the 15 things you didn't know about Matt Damon. Number 1. He wanted to become an actor because of the way he was raised. Matt's parents divorced when he was young, and he ended up living with his mother, who was a professor in early childhood development. Because of his mom's knowledge of how children develop, she would say things like, "In 6 months, you're going to start feeling angry towards me, and that's normal." Matt found this predetermination to be frustrating, and he saw acting as an outlet where he could explore different identities, since he felt like his mother had already assigned an identity to him. Then he met Ben Affleck when he was 10, and their mutual love of acting grew from there. Number 2. He's the 19th highest paid actor in the world. Matt has some steep competition when it comes to the highest paid actors, but he managed to hang on to the top 20 in 2017 with $21 million in earnings. In addition to his producing work, he starred in The Great Wall, Downsizing, and Suburbicon in 2017. He comes in just ahead of Jeremy Renner and just behind Ryan Reynolds. The actor who claimed the top spot on the list was Mark Wahlberg, with $68 million in earnings. Number 3. He dropped out of Harvard just a few credits shy of graduation. When Matt was 22, he was cast in a film called Geronimo, an American Legend. The only problem was it was shooting in Los Angeles. Thinking it was going to be his big break, Matt decided to drop out of college with only 1 semester left and only 12 credits shy of graduation. He dropped everything for the film, expecting it to be a huge success. Of course, it wasn't. He said by the time he realized the movie wasn't going to get his career off the ground, it was too late. He was already living with a bunch of actors who were all trying to make ends meet. Number 4. He started writing Good Will Hunting as a school assignment. Although he played a notable role in the 1996 film Courage Under Fire, it was his own movie, Good Will Hunting, that propelled him into the big leagues. Matt began his script as an assignment for his playwriting class at Harvard, and then completed it with Ben Affleck, as they were both struggling actors in Los Angeles. They sold the script and managed to convince the producers that they should play the leading roles they wrote for themselves. Damon earned $600,000 for his role in the film, and he was also nominated for the Academy Award for Best Actor. When he and Ben won the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay, this was just the beginning of Matt's incredibly successful film career. Number 5. His net worth is $160 million. Damon's career started with a $600,000 payment from Good Will Hunting in 1997. This was followed by a $600,000 payment for Rounders the following year, and then his paydays jumped into the millions. $5 million for The Talented Mr. Ripley, $7 million for The Legend of Bagger Vance, $5 million for Ocean's 11, $10 million for The Bourne Identity, $20 million for The Bourne Ultimatum, and also about $10 million for his work as a producer. His total net worth is about $160 million. Number 6. His 2017 movie Suburbicon is one of Paramount's worst-performing movies. Who knew that a movie directed by George Clooney and starring Matt Damon could be such a failure at the box office? Yet that's exactly what happened when the 2017 film Suburbicon was released in theaters. The film, which is a black comedy that comments on race in 1950s American suburbs, was made with a budget of about $25 million. It had one of the worst opening weekends in Paramount's history, with only a $2.8 million debut. It made only $10 million worldwide and is Matt's lowest-grossing international film. Number 7. Disgraced producer Harvey Weinstein helped to launch his career. Matt has had a career that's almost completely free of scandal, practically unheard of in Hollywood. However, in 2017, he got swept up in the biggest Hollywood sexual assault scandal when numerous allegations surfaced about producer Harvey Weinstein. It was Weinstein who first took a chance on Matt and Ben and agreed to purchase their script for Good Will Hunting. Matt also worked closely with Weinstein on 5 other movies, so many people simply could not believe that he knew nothing about the allegations, and many deemed him guilty by association. Matt said he never saw any improper conduct and would have stopped it if he had, adding the allegations made him sick to his stomach. Number 8. He got major backlash for his comments on sexual misconduct in Hollywood. In 2017, Damon received backlash when comments he made during an interview about Harvey Weinstein and the widespread sexual misconduct in Hollywood were described as tone-deaf, ignorant, and clueless. Some of his most controversial comments include him saying certain offenders were punished too harshly for their actions, him minimizing the severity of certain acts of sexual misconduct, and him admitting that things were a lot easier before social media, when you could settle allegations easily with a settlement agreement before anyone heard about it. He quickly apologized, saying he planned on keeping his mouth shut for a while. Number 9. He met his wife when she was working as a bartender. In 2003, Damon was working on the film Stuck on You in Miami, and one night the cast wanted to go out to a bar after filming, but Matt wasn't into it. They dragged him along anyway, and it was a life-changing night for him. He saw Luciana Barroso across the room working as a bartender. He introduced himself, and they immediately connected. They began dating and were married 2 years later. He adopted her 4-year-old daughter, and they've gotten married and have 3 other daughters together and have been married for 13 years. Number 10. He drives a Tesla Model S. Matt has a few different cars in his collection, including a Cadillac Escalade, a Prius, and a Tesla Roadster, as well as a Lexus SUV hybrid. Matt was reportedly among the first to purchase a Tesla, and these days he can often be seen driving the Tesla Model S. This $100,000 car received the highest safety rating of any car ever tested and can also go from 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. It's currently the second most sold electric car in the world, behind the Nissan Leaf. And Aluxers, if you're interested in learning some more about the company that makes that car, then click in the top right-hand corner to watch our video, The 15 Things You Didn't Know About Tesla. Number 11. He gave up the lead acting role in Manchester by the Sea. The 2016 film Manchester by the Sea began as an idea that Matt Damon and John Krasinski pitched to Kenneth Lonergan. Lonergan would eventually become the director of the film after working on the screenplay for 3 years, although Damon initially intended on directing. Matt instead wanted to play the lead character, but he had a full schedule. So in what was called a bizarre fit of generosity, he gave the role to Casey Affleck, who went on to win the Best Actor Golden Globe and Oscar for his performance. Damon went on to become the producer of the film, which made $75.8 million against an $8 million budget. Number 12. His production company will be producing the Batman film. Damon and Ben Affleck founded a production company called Pearl Street Film, named after the street that separated their homes as children. They produced their first film in 2012, but had their first successful year in 2016 when they produced Jason Bourne and Manchester by the Sea. Now they're set to produce the Batman movie that Ben Affleck is writing and starring in, and this could be the company's greatest success yet. Number 13. His Waterorg Foundation has helped over 12 million people. Damon founded the H2O Africa Foundation to raise awareness about Africa's clean water initiatives, and this merged with another organization to become Water.org in 2009. Water.org has helped 12 million people gain access to clean water and sanitation. Damon has personally made several trips to Africa to support his foundation's causes. Number 14. He bought a Pacific Palisades mansion for $15 million. In 2012, Damon bought an impressive mansion in the Pacific Palisades neighborhood of Los Angeles, on the same block as Ben Affleck, because of course he did. The home offers 7 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, a gym, an atrium, a pool, a theater, and a 5-car garage. In 2010, he bought a luxury penthouse apartment in the Upper West Side of New York City with 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and breathtaking city views for $20 million, but he sold it in 2013. Number 15. His movies have brought in nearly $7 billion worldwide. Matt has been recognized as one of the most bankable stars of all time, with a total box office gross of $6.99 billion for the 37 movies he starred in. In fact, 25 of his films have had 9-figure earnings, and his most successful movies include The Martian, with a gross of $630 million, Saving Private Ryan, with $482 million in earnings, Ocean's 11 with $450 million, and The Bourne Ultimatum with $443 million. And there you have it, Aluxers, some interesting, lesser-known facts about Matt Damon. Now that you've learned some more about him, we'd love to know, which one of Matt Damon's movies has made the biggest impression on you? Let us know in the comments. Still here, are you? Of course you are. And here's your bonus fact as a reward. Number 16. He literally almost starved himself to death for an early film role. After Matt had gone months without working, he was finally cast as an opiate-addicted soldier in the 1996 film Courage Under Fire. Anxious to prove that he was willing to do anything to make it as an actor, he went on a crash diet in which he only ate chicken and ran 13 miles a day to lose 40 pounds in 100 days. He was sick for months after filming and had to take medication for a damaged adrenal gland. His doctor also told him that his limited diet could have led to permanent heart damage or even death. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.